And then if you bring back the language conversation to that thought, then if you have, say, 30-35% people who do support your thought, what stops you from imposing a uniform language and imposing uniformity in general, including but not limited to language?
You can impose it. China does it. In China, everybody is supposed to speak the Chinese language. And they have a Great Wall of China. They have now the Firewall of China. And they don't let foreigners enter. I remember talking to Chinese audience and asking them, you want to control the world, right? And they said, yes. I said, which language? And they said, Chinese. And I said, that won't work.
But
the British tried to do it with English.
You know, here's the interesting thing. China is often quoted as the pinnacle of economic might. And you think that's because of the uniformity that has been imposed?
Look at how China deals with rich people. You know, there was a guy called Jack Ma who was very rich and very powerful. He's disappeared. So if you want to be like China, then the rich people in India should be told the story of Jack Ma. So be careful of the Chinese model, because Jack Ma, the story, I mean, I don't know where he is. I mean, he was this big, he was there on Twitter everywhere, he was there
he vocalized his retirement.
And then one day he disappeared. So Chinese model is also the story of Jack Ma. It's also the Great Wall. It's also the Firewall. It's also the economic success. So you have to listen to many stories. Diverse stories of China, not just one story. Be careful of a single story. When people talk of one God, one life, one way of thinking, that's monotheism. Polytheism is many gods, many languages, many ways of thinking. India is polytheistic. India will fight back monotheism. So monotheism will always be challenged by polytheism. Socialism and all are atheists. So they don't believe in anything is sacred. Capitalism is atheist. It doesn't believe anything is sacred. But polytheism is many things are sacred. Will never let a monotheistic faith come in. And democracy today, unfortunately, is moving towards monotheistic ideals. And therefore, it only divides the world into left and right.
But isn't that more efficient?
And that leads to the Crusades. The Crusades were the battle between one monotheistic group, which was efficient, the Christians, and another monotheistic group, which was the Muslims, fighting each other. And the Chinese didn't even involve themselves. So yeah, you want monotheism, you'll get Crusades. Take your pick.
But short-term gains versus long-term harakiri, potentially?
No, that happens in life. You know, we know what happens. You know, you can be rich, the second richest man in the world, and then world changes. So everything comes and goes. This is what the Jainism teaches us, you know. Utasarpini, avasarpini, utasarpini, avasarpini, sushama, dushama, sushama, dushama. Good times,
I have no idea
bad
what
times.
language that is.
Well, that's Ardhamagadi. So, but it's Jain philosophy that nothing lasts forever. Everything changes. And the wise men watch people assume that they will conquer the world and realize that nothing really matters in the end. And what you claim is yours is not yours.